Hello. Here's the 2015 Infiniti QX80. This is the Nissan Y62 platform. And with my wheel off, I'm replacing my tires, I decided to get a little closer just to understand how the rear end is laid out. So we've got a coil spring here, and we've got the strut. Sort of standard so far. Let me look. What do we have here? Okay, this is the e-brake cable. This is the hydraulic line for the fluid-based, the standard brake system. This looks like a wheel speed sensor. Okay. And this is where things get a little complicated. So all Y62 models have air support struts in the back. And I see what looks like an air line over here, which would be fed by the compressor into this bag over here. So far, so good. This is your spring, this is your damper, okay? But what I did not mention about this model is that it's a limited package, limited trim. And those have what they call the HBMC, hydraulic body motion control. And that takes away the sway bars. So these models in particular do not have any sway bars. Instead, they use this hydraulic system to balance out the vehicle. It does a pretty good job. And I think that is where these other connections come in. Some huge hydraulic lines. Seems pretty robust because, I mean, I haven't seen any leaks or anything like that. And from what I can see here, I guess you've got a way to control flow. I don't know where the solenoids would be, but is this in, out, out, in? However it goes, maybe opposite way, maybe it goes both ways, but a way to bleed it of air. Yeah, that would make sense at the very top most of the system. This here, I'm not sure what it is. It looks like an air. So I need to see how this is constructed. My goodness, this looks deflated. And I can feel a solidness in there. So I'm not sure. I'd have to maybe stick my phone here and record this as I'm lifting and lowering the vehicle. But I need to see exactly how this area, I think this, you can see here that this does go in somewhere, but is it just inside this bellows, this bellow? Not 100% sure, but so just looking at it, this is the part number, at least for the right side. And I'm trying to see how much of this is rebuildable. If I need to replace something because the vehicle is squatting, it's a little too low in the rear, what exactly am I addressing? Just the airbag? Because the squatting rear end is common in all QX80s, QX56s with age, and I always assumed it was a bag wearing out. But in mine, looks like I'm going to do more than just a bag. Is this bag replaceable by itself? I'm going to say no, unless you're rebuilding it in some way. And then, as I said, you've got the hydraulic system. The air actually goes in up top. So how far does this bag go? It's just interesting to look at it. But yeah, just looking further, bump stops. Don't know how often the bump stops have had to be called into work, so to say. But yeah, looks like this is threaded or threadable. I'll have to get a light to look inside there. Oh, there you go. There you go. Found it. So there is a nut in there. Cool. Now we know. Yeah. Pretty cool to see this because this is a hex. So I'm sure someone could use a wrench to remove it. Maybe you want larger bump stops because you want it to sit a little higher. I don't know. Otherwise, pretty interesting to look at it. This is where the sway bar would have gone. The sway bar link, rather. Yeah, I don't know where exactly the sway bar goes, unless I got like a standard, a base model QX80 to look at. But yeah, pretty interesting. Interesting layout back here. Nice. Oh, then you've got the sensors. Your height sensor. Trying to see the number. Cool. All right, well, I guess that's as much as we can see here. Oh, I'll be doing some exhaust work soon, I can tell.